Hey guys, and welcome to the episode 42 of the Elitistic Show. And in this episode, I want to ask you a question. And that question is, have you ever heard about those people, like those scary Illuminati people who always say that your phones are controlling you, your TV screens are controlling you, they are manipulating your brain, they are influencing every single decision you make, and every single thing that you do is controlled by the government or by the Illuminati or by your phones or by the social media or by some freaking person that you don't know about. Have you ever heard something like that? I know that sounds very scary. I know that sounds very magical or something that how can it be like you make your own decisions, right? Like every single moment you have made the decision to watch in this video, to click on this video, right? This video that you're watching right now. You've made the decision to open YouTube. You've made the decision to go from my Instagram profile to YouTube. And by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I am asking you to make the decision to go follow me because we do crazy stuff. Follow me on every single social handle. Link in description. So, how is it that like these people, are these people crazy? Like these Illuminati people? Like, is there something as Illuminati? Like, hey, listen, I'm not here to talk to you about some mystical stuff. I'm here to tell you all of that is true. And all of that is true in a very simplistic way. It's not like you are being controlled by something else. It's not like the phone is controlling you. It's not like you don't have control over your life. It's just that you don't know how you can have control over your life. And this is what we are going to do in today's episode. And today's episode is all about regaining control in your life that you may have lost. And listen, when I was starting my YouTube channel and when I was basically starting my life, one question I had in my life, I've always heard this from this Tony Robbins guy, and this Tony Robbins guy, he always goes, you are the creator of your own life. This is how you create your own life, and all those sales messages. By the way, I love sales messages. Sales messages have nothing wrong if all they do is sell you a product which is going to change your life. Please, if you're marketers, if you're entrepreneurs, you know this, okay? Buy the product if it's going to change your life. Buy the book if it's going to change your life. Invest in yourself. That's called investing in yourself. And all these sales messages about UPW is Tony's event and all of this. These sales messages, they basically, I've read about them. And I see that people have really changed their own life, but not just changed. They have made progress. Change is automatic. Change is going to happen whether you want it or not. The economy is going to change. The weather is going to change. Your school is going to change, your college is going to change, maybe your location is going to change where you live. But what is not automatic is you're progressing. You're not going to grow automatically. A tree does not grow automatically. It needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs the right kind of soil. But the weather can change, but the tree cannot grow with that weather. It needs some kind of growth process. For the growth process to happen, it needs some kind of things. That is true with you as well. If you need to grow, you need to take the charge of life. And these people, they don't only make these change, they make this huge progress in their life. They take their life and they control it. It's like they create their life. And this seemed very unholy to me, because if I am creating my life, then what is with this God, right? Some people ask me this, like, and I had this big objection. Like, I am creating my life, what is the universe or the God or whatever you call that force? What is that? Isn't that force controlling my life? No, it's not like that. It's something, whenever something bad happens in life, whenever people, if you ask them, why aren't you successful? Why aren't you that? Oh, God made me like this. You want to blame all the bad things on God, but you don't want to blame all the good things? Like, is that how it is? And the point that I'm basically trying to prove is this, that you can control your own life. And that idea in the start, like when I was starting out, Tony Robbins thing and all of this idea seemed very, very unique to me. And I'm like, show me, how can I create my own life? Because I want to do that. Everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to create their own life. Nobody wants things to just happen and they are reacting to it and they are doing all of this thing, but they don't know what is controlling their own life. And here's the thing. One of the major things that I've learned is that it's really simple how you create your own life. It's really, really simple, but it takes time. And the biggest moment that I was like, okay, that's how you create your own life, is I was listening to this personal power tape by Tony Robbins, and he said this to me, and I was like, this is big. And he said this. He said that think of it right now. Everything that you wanted in your life, that you have in your life right now. Like, look around, you have your car, you have your wife, or you have your loved ones. Or you have your kids. Every single thing that you wanted was once a thought in your mind. It was not real, right? It was just a thought. And now it's real, it's reality, it's in front of you. Like, how does that happen? For me, this camera, this me talking like this, me teaching, me preaching, this was not real for me. This was just a thought, this was just a dream. For me, going to the gym, it was a dream, it was a thought. But now I go to the gym every single day. It's a normal thing for me. How does that happen? That is how you create your life. That is how you turn your thoughts into realities. And you can do that with the next things of your life. But the first thing is you have to see, you have to realize that every single thing was just once a thought. And that's how it converted into your life. Not everything, but most of the things in your life that you have wanted, that you have right now. They were thoughts, but now they are reality. And that was the big aha for me. I was like, okay, this is big. I mean, if all of it, I tried to imagine this with my things. I was like, my phone. The first phone I got was like, okay, this was a thought, right? This was nothing, this was not real. I thought about it. I was like, I'm going to get my phone after I pass my school. I'm going to get it. And now I have it, and now I use it every single day, and it's a normal thing. I have my PC, and it's a new PC, and I love it. But it was all a thought. I wanted it. It was a thought. It was everything. It was a dream, like, basically. But now it's a reality. Like, isn't that what we're doing? Like, every single thing that we get, we are not just every single thing, but most of the things that we get. All of these things, they start over here. They are thoughts, and that's how we convert them into realities. And this was a very, 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 very big moment for me. This was where I realized, okay, we are creating our own lives, and this is how we are creating. The problem comes when we don't control our own thoughts, when we don't control what's happening with this crazy fuzzy brain of ours. That's when we lose control of life. And I created a plan. I was like, I'm going to create my own life, and this is how I'm going to convert my thoughts into realities. But this is not that easy. What the next step is action. Most of the time I was missing out on action. And the reason I was missing out on action is focus. I was not great on focus. I was not a productivity machine that like I am right now. But I'm not a productivity machine, but I am great at productivity right now in my life. But at that point, I sucked, for the lack of a better word. I really sucked at all of this. And the thing that I have learned from all of this, and from being from that place to where I am right now, is I have achieved now so much in my life. I have achieved, it's like all my goals that I have right now, I feel like it's just a matter of time. I just have to work on them. And you guys are responsible for this, okay? I just have to, you guys are accountable for this. Accountable, not responsible, accountable. I just have to work on them, and I'll achieve them. It's just, it seems so real to me. The things which seemed like a dream to me, they seem so real to me. I see them happening all the time in my life, every single day. And I'm like, oh my God, this is real. This is how you turn your dreams into realities. This is called the science of achievement. But it all starts back again with a thought in your mind. Every single thing that you have always wanted to get, it was a thought. That's how you came up with that thing. The things that you have right now, the things that you want, they're all thoughts. But the problem that comes is we don't focus. We don't control those thoughts. And the person that I am today and the person I was yesterday, the only difference is today I feel like I'm more focused. I feel like I am more productive just because of I'm more focused. Only because of that stuff. The reason I feel like that I'm going to achieve all of my dreams, it's just a matter of time and action. And I'm going to take the specific steps, and I'm learning, and I'm achieving, and I'm achieving small outcomes. It's only because I have focus. Focus equals power. Focus creates feeling. Focus, where focus goes, energy flows. Tony Robbins, again. This guy is so smart in all of this. And the reason, again, back to the story that I talked to you about. Like, these TVs and these screens and all of this like Illuminati behind the screen, all of these things are controlling us. Yes, they are, if you don't control yourself. Yes, they are controlling you if you don't control yourself. And the way they control you is this. Like, imagine this. You wake up in the morning. What's the first thing that you do? You roll over, you pick up your phone, and you start swiping that phone. And most of the people, you're like, you can even note that these people, they have not woken up, but they're scrolling, right? They're doing all of this. Oh, okay, Facebook. Okay, this guy, he posted this. Oh my God, this was such a loser. What are you doing? Again, I'm gonna react that again. I'm gonna reenact that for you. This guy just posted his video of his Lamborghini. He was such a loser 2 days ago. What are you doing to that post that you just saw? You are reacting to it. And my friends, when you start reacting, game over. You are not in control of your life anymore because you are just reacting. And this is the life that we live in. The first thing, social media is just a trigger for you to react. Every single post you see, you're making a million, not a million, but tens of thousands of judgment about that post that you see. This guy's like this, this guy's like this, this guy's like this. You know how fast do you judge a person when you see them, when you meet them? Even if you are a very holy person and you don't judge people, even then what your brain does is it judges the other person in 7 seconds. That's what other people do to you. In 7 seconds, they're looking for either this person is a hunter and he's gonna eat me. Those are the 3 basic survival reactions that we have always looked for. We have a survival brain, and that's what we look for every single day. Like whenever we meet something new, and whenever we are faced with some new challenge or opportunity or a person, we are judging them in 7 seconds, and these are the 3 triggers we are looking for. Either this is my prey and I'm gonna eat it, either this is my friend and I'm gonna mate with it, or either this is danger and I'm gonna run away. Fight or flight mode, right? That is what is triggered. And when we are reacting to the environment, we have lost control. We are not controlling our thoughts. It's like things are happening, things are coming your way, and you're just reacting to it. The universe, you go to your work, and its classic example is a 9-to-5 worker. A 9-to-5 worker, if they are not happy with their job, what they do is they just live for the weekend, and the other 5 days they're just reacting. They go in, they get up in the morning, they get in their car and they drive to work, and as they're driving to work, there's a guy behind in the car and he's honking at them. Like that guy is honking at the 9-to-5 worker. And that 9-to-5 worker, just by the honking, just by the horn, he's very, very stressed. He's like angry about it. He's like, why this guy? I'm gonna show this guy who's the boss. Like I'm gonna show this guy who's the boss. And I'm gonna fight him and I'm gonna race him right now. That is reaction. Like you see somebody who's going very slow, you react. You see somebody who's going way too fast, you react. That's what you do when you're driving. That's what road rage basically is. There's no such thing as road rage. There's just you. There's you rage. There's you reacting. That is how things happen. You go to the office and your boss screams at you and you react at that. You go into the office and somebody does not say hello to you, you react to that. You react like what a sick person that is, right? Somebody sad, you react to it. You are reacting to every single thing. And as long as you're reacting, you are not creating. You are becoming a manager of your life, not a creator. So if you want to make a change, if you want to do something about your life, and if you want to turn your turn your dreams, just like Tony Robbins says. Again, this guy is so smart, and this guy is simply smart. That's what I say. Everybody is simply smart in their own things. But this is what this guy says. Like, if you want to start creating, not managing, you have to stop reacting. And the way you do that is you set the intention. You live more intentionally of how you live more intentionally about how you want to feel, what you want to do, and how you want to do it. You just become more intentional. It's not like you become more intentional. Okay, I want the universe to behave this way. What you do is you just control yourself, not the universe. The universe has nothing to do with you, and you cannot control the universe, because the universe is happening for 13.8 billion years, and it's been happening when you were not even here. It's been happening when the earth was not here, when there was no human on this earth. It's been happening way before that. And what are the chances do you think that you can control this universe? The chances, my friend, I'm going to tell you, it's 0.000000001. That's how small of an influence you are, and I am. Sorry if it is hard on the ego, but this is true. We cannot control the external universe. You cannot control whether your boss screamed at you or whether he loves you. You cannot control whether that guy in the next car, he's driving at 10 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour. You cannot control that. What you can control is you can be happy. Like totally happy about every single thing. Because it's not because you are being happy about your boss yelling or screaming. It's because you have been happy because you have decided to be happy. You have stopped reacting and you have decided to be happy, and you know your focus because you have set it. You have set goals for yourself. You have set this focus for yourself where you'll go. It's not because I want you to become so rigid. It's only because I want you to become more intentional about the way you live. It's not like you are, I want you to stop being angry, being sad, and being all of these negative emotions all the time. And all of these emotions, mostly they are triggered by a reaction. And even happiness for some people, they are triggered by a reaction, but these are good reactions. And good reactions are not going to happen every single day, and you know that. Because you can't control the universe. But bad reactions can happen every single day because the universe is not behaving in your way, the rules that you have given them. And basically what I'm trying to do, teach you in all of this is this. I know I have explained to you a lot of concept. I have just it all on you. It's a lot, I know it, but you can understand all of it. And here's what I want you to do if you want to become a creator of your life, not a manager. I want you to plan your life, because if you don't plan your own life, somebody else is going to do it for you. The social media is going to do it for you. The boss is going to do it for you. The person in the next car is going to do it for you. Or either the TV is going to do it for you, or the Illuminati is going to do it for you. Who knows? But somebody else is going to do it for you if you don't do it for yourself. So plan your own life. Set goals. And here's the next thing. Just don't set big goals like, I'm going to do that in 1 year. Every time you set a goal, break that goal into outcomes. Okay, to get to that goal, I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, then I can get to that goal. This has been such life-changing in my life, right? And the second thing I want you to do is set the intention for your day. Every time you wake up, just take a minute or a 5 minute, but set the intention for your day and ask, like, what is it that I want out of this day today? What is it that I want to give in this day today? How do I want to feel? How do I want to serve? And when you set that, you're going to experience more of happiness, more of joy, more of love, and even more of control in your life. Because you're not controlling the universe. All you're doing is controlling your reactions to it. And when you stop reacting, you start creating. And I say this over and over again. If you are on my Instagram, and if you have not followed me, go follow me. When you stop reacting, you start creating. That's life. And that's what I have for you in today's episode. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, make sure to subscribe, comment, share. I love you.